The drone will follow you like a trained dog, taking amazing video all along the way, and then it helps you edit your playback. It's scary how superhumanly smart these personal devices have become, and both have opened up money-making opportunities that were unimaginable only short years ago. Imagine the awesome YouTube videos that can be taken at my mini-mine, where there are bald eagles, bear, moose, porcupine et al. Running around every day, right along with catching 20-inch rainbows and 50-pound king salmon. Now cut to a sales pitch for bags of chaga, gold concentrate, and bottles of Alaska birch syrup. How cool is that? I was a bit paranoid about theft protection when I chose my gold claim. As much as I hate to say it, the only thing people won't steal in Alaska is a red-hot stove if there's any way to access your property. Dredges, generators, pumps, and tools are like cash to them, so you must protect your equipment. I did this by buying a place where the only way in and out is by helicopter, which was easy for me since I fly them. Plus, there were a couple of guys at nearby airports who I could hire for sling loading and rides if I needed transportation. Embarrassingly, I had overlooked something. You can't let a helicopter set beside a salmon-spawning river for long periods of time because the bears will tear it apart. So I gave up on using my own helicopter, sold it, and chartered instead. All in all, it cost me about $5,000 a year to run my mini-mine, helicopter rides included, which is something I can afford and probably no more expensive than owning an Alaskan cabin. No way can I go broke. And I don't have to mow the lawn. My mini-mine is lots more fun, let alone interesting, and has the potential of paying me back if I want to work hard, since there's way more to do than just dig for gold. Who can't spend a few $1,000s a year for a chance to strike it rich, especially when you're having so much fun doing it? I had the wonderful experience of flying airplanes and helicopters all over Alaska, Canada, and the high Arctic, starting not long after graduating from high school. After trying a couple of quarters of college, my future became a no-brainer for me. I begged, borrowed, and stole, not really, the money it took to get licensed as a professional pilot for single and multi-engine airplanes, helicopters, and floatplanes. Then, as luck would have it, I started my own aircraft dealership when I was 26 years old and specialized in Alaska bush planes and floatplanes, which let me fly from the Aleutian Islands to St. Lawrence Island and from Bethel to Arctic Village in the Brooks Range. And I've flown back and forth across Canada way too many times to count. Then all over the high Arctic to places like Churchill, Rankin Inlet, and York Factory, which are all along Hudson Bay. I used to gas up my floatplane at Baker Lake and fly to Chantry Inlet in the Fallon River over what's called the Barren Grounds. I've seen and done so many exciting things I can't remember them all. But oddly enough, one of my best adventures was driving the haul road. I often describe it like traveling through the Serengeti Plain in Africa because I saw so many animals. Caribou, Dall sheep, grizzlies, moose, muskox, wolves, and more were standing alongside the road. It was truly an awesome trip. Here's a road where you can drive your old beater, park it someplace, and explore and prospect to your heart's content. The only catch is you better know what you're doing or you're dead. This is as dangerous and raw as any wilderness gets, which is why I wrote the chapter title, Have Gun, Will Travel.